Rowserworld. Alright, so I'm going to use this picture right here. This is because it's funny. Y'all remember the Nutty Professor, right? We're going to judge Nutty Professor. How'd it come out here with it? Okay.
Way back a year ago.
Right, you know what I'm saying? And then down here will be a light line. And then this will be kind of where my ear shape goes right in here. So it's going to be like a little ear shape there. Okay. And then up top, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a lot less dead space. Right. Make it kind of round. And round here. And round. Come around. So I got a lot less dead space here. Okay. And then I'm going to do a shape like this. Boom. Come out here. A little bit of dead space over here. So we got more dead space over here and less dead space over here. Okay, see that? And then we'll just kind of come around and we hook it in. But keep in mind, we never want to get bigger up here. See, down here is like this and that. So that's that's a lot of disparity between these two shapes right here. Okay. All right, and then this is where his little tie is going to go, right? And then we'll do the bow tie. Once again, I'm going to use light lines here. I don't want too much distraction there. We want to make everything small here. And compared to the big shape, I want to make everything small so he looks like a big guy. You know what I mean? All right. So once again, you got to be using a lot of thinking about space and how things work in space. Now, as far as the shapes go, what I would want to do here, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do a T shape here. So for this T shape, what I want to do, number one, I only want to put my eyebrows. I'm gonna put my eyebrows above the line, but everything else is gonna go below the line here. So I'm gonna keep a good amount of dead space. I'm gonna pull the eyes out far apart from each other, right? I'm gonna pull the eyes out and I'm gonna pull the nose up toward the center line of the face. So I'm gonna make this shape kind of like where he has a big nose, right? So I'm gonna do something like this. He has quite a bit of dead space in between the eyes, right? So what I want to do is I want to pinch the nose here, and then I want to come out, and I want to come out like this for my nose shape. You see what I'm saying? So now that I have that in there, his facial features kind of tend to take on a shape like this within the face. If I could give you a visual, it's kind of like this. This is where how his shapes look. Okay. Very, very much like right in here. It's a lot of, if I look at here, it's a lot of dead space over here. Let me go back and do it again so you can understand. Okay. Let's just do it like this. I think you'll understand it better if I show you like this. I think I'll understand it if I do it better like this. All right. See, look, we want to put our features in this area. This is where our features are. We want to put our features. Okay. All of this is dead space. All of this is dead space. Everything we need to do needs to fit within here. All of mouth, nose, everything. Okay. So when I draw my T shape, hold on. I need my T shape to be about right here. Watch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So something like that, right? And then I need my shape here. His nose is going to be kind of so big, it's going to be out toward the end of the T shape, right? And then you can see his mouth shape just kind of coming in here like this, right? Can you see it? Look. Can you see what I did? So watch. When I put my features in, boom, watch. Boom, right? Now his eyes are very squinted and closed, so I am going to use this shape here. Let me go back here to my I just put a paper there. There we go. All right, so I'm gonna go with something very closed and squinty. So I'm gonna do something like this here, but I'm gonna make them far apart. A lot of dead space, remember. So let's do like this. Boom. Okay, and boom, right? And then we're gonna put a little bit of pupil in there, a little bit of pupil, but mostly covered up by, you know what I'm saying, by eyelashes. Okay, we're gonna have a lot of eyelid over the top, so we want something like this. Okay, can you see how I did that? Little bit of eyeball, just I got a little pupil in there, but we want that squinty look for his eyes, right? So we can give him a little bit of, you know, and now we'll come over here and we'll draw this shape here. Boom, boom, right? And then we'll come over here and we'll draw our nose shape. So we'll just do something like, he has a big middle nose, so we want to do small lines, a big middle nose, and then the outside line, and then we'll just kind of wrap it around. Okay, and keep everything nice and round in here. Okay, now we'll come over here, right, and we're gonna just draw a mouth shape in. So we'll just do something like this. Boom, right, and then boom, boom, right. This is the shape of his mouth right here. So we'll come here, boom. Remember, we need to fit everything in here, right? So we'll do something like this. See what I'm saying? Just like that. We want to work with a lot of overall shapes, right? And then what it feels like, right? And over here, what I'll do, since I didn't use this area right here, I can go ahead and just color that in with my black marker. Okay. Now we're just gonna put his glasses here right over the bridge of the nose here, and then we'll just do something like, we want to make sure these are small compared to his head shape, right? We don't want no big glasses here. So we want something that's small because he's the nutty professor. He got small glasses, right? Everything is small in there, right? And then we'll just go ahead and put his top lip, right? That little lip right here, right? Now watch, all we gotta do is take this right here, and I could have moved this down a little bit further, but now the only thing we need is, you know, that shape right there over the top of the mouth, right? And I can just make it interfere with the nose. It's not gonna kill nothing, right? So I can even use that to round my bottom of my nose off. Just make that beard a little bit thicker. Okay, oh yeah, that's an awesome drawing right there. All right, so now all I got to do here in this dead space, the only thing we'll see in here is this little chin just floating in space. Right? Okay. And everything happened inside of that square. Everything happened inside of the square. You see what I'm saying? Everything is happening inside of my square there. Now we got the big cheeks here, right? Everything else kind of can just, you know, go within, so we can just make little shapes like that. That looks good. All right, and remember this shape just kind of overlapped into here. Okay. Now once we're done, right, what we do, we come back and we'll take away our box. So remember, I just took my little box and I said, man, you know what? Everything's gonna fit in this box right here. This is how I want my features to be spaced within my head shape. That's important to our drawing, our likeness. If you don't get that spacing correct, you can draw all the features as perfect as you want, but if you don't have relationships right, it ain't gonna work. Let that be a life lesson for you, right? You can be in the same house with somebody, right? But if your relationship ain't right, you might as well not even be there because it ain't gonna look right. Yeah. Okay. So all we have to do now is just add a little bit of shadow into the drawing. We'll do a little nutty professorism here. All right. Hercules, right? Okay. See that? Look at that. Okay. Man, what a thing. I learned something today. I ain't gonna lie. Let me see. Boom, right there. To put a little shadow under here. A little shadow here and a little bit around here, just to kind of take your eyes off into this little cavern down here that we call a jawline, right? All right, let me see here. Oh man, shoot, we got it going on, man. Now, let's see here. We can go ahead and we can just take our pen here and our marker, and we can just do a quick little coloring job here. Let's go ahead and color it with our crayon. This ain't nothing but I found a deal on these on back to school. My wife always is looking for markers for me. She's like, baby, I found these markers. They were what you use. They look just like Crayolas, but they got them on sale. They got a lot of blacks and grays in there. And I was like, okay, I'll take them. So I got these markers here. But these are the same thing as a Crayola. You can use a Crayola marker. The same effect. Right. There you go. Hercules. All right. Do a little cross hatching in here. Bum, 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 bum. All right. So, there we got it, guys. We got a little nutty professor action there for you, okay? I literally just learned about these particular eyes today. I was looking through my book here, and I saw them right here. These eyes right here. So you can see I started, that's how you get better when you read something. Hold up, when you read something, you don't just read it, but you gotta apply it. You gotta check it out, right? So if I go over here, right, I think I'm gonna take this out of the way since I'm not using it. I thought I was gonna use that earlier, but I turned around and didn't. But if you look over here, you can see I use these same eyes, right? But I use them right there because they just look like what he was doing. And sometimes for the longest time, those eyes would baffle me. Like, what am I doing? Right? And then if I can kind of blow them up a little bit for you, I can show you what I did here. I guess I could use this piece of paper here. So this is like for I guess people with squinty eyes. You kind of draw the eyes. And this also explains why I couldn't draw my niece Kaylee one time, because I didn't understand this. Her eyes are always like this. So when I see her, I see this right here because she got such little eyes. And so many people have those kind of eyes, and I've always, man, you think for 20 years I didn't know how to do that. I was just winging it, right? But what you do is you draw a line, right? This would be the mid. This, like, if this is a girl's eye, it would be this line here, and then you put a little bit of eyeball in there, right, like this. But then you kind of cover it up with lashes coming down, and then you put a lot of shape over the top of it like this, and then you put a little bit of shape under the bottom, and these shapes in the middle, and then you do like this, and you see how it looks like they squinting. Right? Isn't that cool? Come on now, y'all know that's cool, man. Yeah. Okay. Once again, guys, welcome to the stream. My name is Mr. Rouser, professional caricature artist. I draw for a living, right? So if you want any requests, you guys can, that'd be awesome. You show love. I do your personal picture. I can do celebrity for you. If you feel like just showing love because you are benefiting from the information, hey, hit that super chat button. And hey guys, I hope that you enjoyed that video tutorial. If you did, don't hesitate, guys, to go ahead and give us a like. Also, guys, don't forget to hit the subscribe button below and the notifications button. This way, when we put up new material, you'll be the first to know. If you have any questions about our markers or pens or paper, and you'd like to know where I get some of the materials that I use here on my art stream, there's a link in the description below, so you can go ahead and check that out as well. And also, guys, we'd like to welcome your questions and comments so that we can get some new ideas. You know, it's always good to have new, fresh ideas for our next and upcoming videos. Oh, and don't forget to check out these 2 super cool videos right here. So, guys, thanks again for your love and support of our channel. You guys be safe out there. And as always, guys, I wish you happy cartooning.